Cosplay Kristi Noem was hired for one reason and one reason only, and hint, it's not for her intellectual prowess. She got hired for her ability to lie with a straight face, to repeat talking points ad nauseum, and without shame. Well, those abilities just got her shredded by Benny Thompson in a House hearing. I'm going to show video clips of Thompson mercilessly carving up Noem and FBI Operations Director Michael Glashing. And you are definitely going to want to stay to the end if you want to see these Republican stooges reduced to speechlessness. So hit that like button so we can continue to expose the facade that these idiots are making this country safer. Because today in that congressional hearing room, the only person who was not safe was cosplaying puppy shooter Kristi Noem. Noem's bulletproof Barbie act did not fly when she came under the withering questioning of Benny Thompson. You may recall that Thompson was one of the leaders of the House Select Committee on J6. He had to cross-examine a lot of people who are way smarter than Kristi Noem, and today it showed. He cut through all her pre-written prose to get to the truth, hiding behind the mountain of BS that Republicans have been creating over the murder of National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom. To no surprise, Noem tried to blame it on, wait for it, Joe Biden. Well, Benny Thompson wasn't having it. Watch.
It was an unfortunate situation, but you blamed it solely on Joe Biden. I want you to know who approved the asylum application for this same person.
Mr. Thompson, this individual that came into the country.
No, I want to know who approved.
Congressman Thompson, I want you to understand. When this individual came into the country, he came under evacuation of Afghanistan under Operation. I want to remind everybody in Congress.
Reclaim my time.
We follow the law.
The witness will allow the gentleman to ask his question.
Yes or no? Who approved the asylum claim?
The application on the asylum was thoroughly filled out by information that was gathered by the Biden administration.
So the Biden administration approved the asylum.
The asylum application was put into place under the rules established by the Biden administration.
Reclaiming my time. I don't want to file perjury charges against you, but I'm of the opinion that the Trump administration, DHS, your DHS, approved the asylum application.
President Trump has changed. Under President Trump's administration.
Reclaim my time again.
When
it's obvious you don't want to answer the question. Mr. Kent, you want a shot at it?
Thompson here is absolutely stunning in his questioning and his tactics. The only person to blame for this tragedy is Trump, who illegally put the National Guard in D.C. to begin with. But now, Noem has to go do her mindless blame technique that persuades no one. But if Thompson made Noem look like dead Secretary Walking, he absolutely shredded Michael Glashing. Glashing is up there today to push the Trump agenda about Antifa, which is cover for Trump's DOJ to arrest any leftist they want. Watch this.
All right, that's what President Trump did. What did the FBI say?
We share the same view. When you look at the data right now, you look at the domestic terrorist threat that we're facing. Right now, what I see from my position is that's the most immediate violent threat that we're facing on the domestic side.
So where is Antifa headquartered?
What we're doing right now with the organization.
Where in the United States does Antifa exist? Yeah. If it's a terrorist organization and you've identified it as number one.
We are building out the infrastructure right now.
So what does that mean? We're trying to get the information. You say Antifa is a terrorist organization. Tell us as a committee, how did you come to that? Where do they exist? How many members do they have in the United States as of right now?
Well, that's very fluid. It's ongoing for us to understand that. The same, no different than Al-Qaeda and ISIS.
No, I don't want you. I'll ask one question, sir. I just want you to tell us. If you said Antifa is the number one domestic terrorist organization operating in the United States, I just need to know where they are, how many people. I don't want a name. I don't want anything like that. Just how many people have you identified with the FBI that Antifa is made of.
Well, the investigations are active.
Sir, you wouldn't come to this committee and say something you can't prove, I know. I know you wouldn't do that. But you did.
Yeah, I believe the term here is speechless. Thompson went right to the heart of the myth in such a way that mainstream media can't ignore it anymore, though Lord knows they'll try. It's a brilliant question. Give me an address. And Glashing can't because Antifa is a myth and he knows it. He is absolutely caught with his pants down. This is the kind of leadership the Democratic Party needs right now. No claims to being a fighter, just good old-fashioned cunning, patience, and courage. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.